We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes.
Leading off
see how he does
Boston.
in this one.
So striding in, Alex Verdugo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time.
ケンタさん、こんばんはです。
1-1. Is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
ど深夜のメジャーですね。
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average. And I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Lays off 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers, 39 driven in.
3.5 になりましたよ。
Count now a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Musgrove is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy.
Wow.
At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per night innings tend to go up.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Now at play, Kevin Newman will lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 負けるときは負けるけど。Here's the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say it, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
3連敗、4連敗してましたからね。
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
そっからまた巻き返して4連勝とかね。
A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he moved it nicely.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-1 home.
At the ball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Fouled away. For the current campaign, Martinez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
That is it. The third base.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It comes in at 262 on the year. 18 homers and 42 runs batted in. Devers, right field and carrying well. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. And you should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, number 22 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Polanco coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Flying toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Nate Eovaldi. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
You never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher. When you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
セカンドランナーが強引にサードを奪いましたよ。あれは普通にいかなあかんですよね。
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over the first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter number
talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
To the plate now, Jose Peraza. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Four runs here in this half inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Steven. Roll.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He gets here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Brault, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power. Let it eat.
Bell waits on it. And the inning is over. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the bottom of the second. Boston's out in front, 5-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, no balls and a strike. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he misses it.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Moran leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the belt, kicks and deals. Kevin Kramer is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jacob Stallings. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit down the line at first. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Steven Brault. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fastball swung on and missed.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
The 0-2 home. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. One and two, here it comes. Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. 3-2 pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
肉レコさん、改めて、さっきまさか途中でね、配信落ちるとは思わなかったし。
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
ここまで過激とは思わないですね。あれがでも引っかかるんですね。
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on a fastball and ready to do damage.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a Ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
いや落ちるのは全くの予想外でしたね。
Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in two. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you. Except for
at the plate, Native Valdi. And it's fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 6-1 Boston.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Verdugo, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on it? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
here's Adam Frazier. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base.
多分大丈夫と思いますけど、二段専用だけ。
This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
アーチャーやってまいりました。
To third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Bell.
よしよしよし。三つ五郎さん。三つ五郎さんじゃないですか。
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He swings and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safer on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Bogarts has it, and there are two away now.
なんてやろうだ。まさか三塁行くとはね、三塁投げとってよかったです。
Now batting. The right fielder. Gregory.
ほんまに三塁行かれました。
So a man at third here with two gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. He's set and the pitch.
No, that's down.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Fouled off. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Vasquez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-3. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder,
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he fouls this one off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kramer onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in for Boston, Jose Peraza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 to Martinez.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
なんかやらかしたみたい。
The next 3-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Kramer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are two gone.
Yes.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Brault.
At the plate, Steven Brault. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
0-2's the count.
Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
抑えられてますからな。
All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now a slider in there for a ball, 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
really
sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, but he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Newman.
ってことはレジェンドの手前ですね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase who's been intending. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in
now
triples.
Batting, left fielder, Adam.
この回は思ってんすけど、なんかこの回もやばそうですな。
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Your
Jeffrey
attention,
Springs,
please.
a southpaw
Now
standing
pitching for
6'3", gets the
Number
ball now out of
59.
the bullpen. Set. Here it comes. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time. And that's going to cut this deficit a little closer.
ボークやってまいりました。 あちゃ
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in, Josh Bell. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Fouled away. Springs, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
やばい。
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
先発がちょっとピリッとせんですな。
This is line to left, and Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this.
Your
Robbie
attention,
Erlin
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th
pitching
inning
for
on the
the
mound.
Pirates, number 72, Robbie Erlin.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It
Leading
was
off
a
the
single
ball,
for him in his last
catcher,
at-bat.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
左のピッチャーっていうのがなんか打ちにくいですよね。
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Newman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
ここは代打ですな。
Ladies
Kevin
and gentlemen,
Pillar will
your
get the call
attention,
here as
please.
he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Boston, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
popped up.
うわー、詰まって
Moran is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in now, Alex Verdugo.
Your
Marcus
attention,
Wilson
please.
will get the call to
In
pinch
hitting
hit
for
here
Boston,
as we'll see what he can do
number
with 2
39,
out and the bases empty.
Marcus Wilson.
And it's fouled away. He averaged not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Great pitch there, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4. Marcus Wilson stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center
now
field.
Playing center field, number 39, Marcus Wilson.
Austin Bryce enters to do the pitching in
number
the bottom
31,
of the 6th.
Austin Bryce.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Ready with the 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bryce has thrown a little over 50 innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Now a curveball misses inside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Number 44.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
やばい感じ。
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Step on the bag for 1. Swung on and chopped down the line at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Hey.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Count remains 2-2. A look, now the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates,
Now time
Number
is called
36.
as both guys in the
Okay.
bullpen are ready to go.
Osuna.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2 one more time. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 6-5 now.
Now back.
And he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Your
Matt
attention,
Barnes
please.
is going to get the
Now
call in something of a surprising move here as
Number
they're
32,
bringing in their closer in
Matt
the 6th inning.
Barnes.
And now Kevin Newman. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now one hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Pirates 5. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next
Leading
it'll be
off
the
for
outfielder, Andrew
The right
Benintendi.
fielder, number 16, Andrew
Ready with the
Benintendi.
first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-2, the counts
い
have been
いね、あれ
intended.
ストライクか。際どいとこですな。
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The next 0-2. Line to the right
よっ
side.
しゃ、ナイスバッ
A
ティング。
leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
He went
The
with the
batter,
slider,
number
but the
3,
hitter wasn't
second
fooled for
baseman.
a second. Gets the barrel of that
Oh.
on his own and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza. High in the air out
あ
to
あ、これ
center
は
field.
詰まってる。
Catch made and
おー、
straight
行
away
く。
center.
や
As
ば
the
いやばいや
runner
ばいやばいや
tags
ばい。
for second.
そう。
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-1. One out and a runner on third. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
まあ、犠牲フライ OK です。
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll tack on an important run here with the sac fly as it's now a 2-run
Now
lead.
batting,
Every
the
team
third
is
baseman,
looking for that insurance
Rafael.
run late in the game.
Right.
That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Rafael Devers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in
まあ、
the
1
second
点で
inning.
も取らん
We'll
と
flash
ね、
you back to
や
take
ばい。
another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say,
batter,
that's a
number
great
2.
AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bouncer to the left side, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 7-5. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Frazier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Popped him up. Peraza calls for it. Makes the play, one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. Josh Bell is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Bell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Runner at first here, one man out. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Colin Moran is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
いやー、今の三振はでかい。
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They're down 7-5.
Your
Nick
attention,
Birdie
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Stepping into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, down.
まあでももっと1点でも2点でも取らんとなんか怖いですね。
The 1-0. Oh, this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Oh, that's into the rotunda area.
Yeah, ダルベックさん2本目じゃ
We've
ない
seen
ですか。
4 round trippers from these guys
さ
so
すが
far.
この
Dan
人
Dero,
も
what do you make of all
パワーあ
this?
りますからね。
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be
妙
seeing
なとこ
beach
でし
balls
たけ
up
ど。
there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing
Now
out
that
of it. And this guy's missing
catcher.
over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
That's the ball.
That's
The
good.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are here, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
これは上がり。
Reynolds is on the move for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Oh. いや、ここどうしようかな。投げてるっちゃ投げてるから、微妙なとこですね。ライブでも投げてたから、そろそろ変えなあかんのは変えなあかんんですけど。
Ladies
Mitch
and gentlemen,
Moreland will get
your
the call
attention,
here as he'll
please.
hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Red Sox. Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And that misses ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
This inning didn't get
Now
started
batting,
the way he
the
hoped with
center
that
fielder,
home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Marcus Wilson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Pirates 5.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Hart
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen in the
for the
bottom
Red Sox.
half of the 8th.
Number 81, Kyle Hart.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Leading
coming
off
forward,
for
the
the
veteran
Pirates,
outfielder,
The
Gregory
right
Polanco.
fielder, Gregory Polanco.
the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hart, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44.
Now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
No ball, 2
Swing
strikes.
and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Catcher.
So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Darling.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Number 16, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Rafael Devers waits on deck. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reynolds is on the move for it. Throw into third. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Pull a guy at the plate and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Michael Feliz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luke Maley is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is offered and missed for the first strike. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Ball 3. 3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Boston's out in front, 9-5. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Luke Maley.
The catcher, Luke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just run this thing over to first himself for the unassisted out.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Frazier.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with one down. In the air, down the line in left. Martinez on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw one to first, and the Red Sox have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jeffrey Springs gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Joe Musgrove was unable to work out of the second inning as he sattled with the loss. Kyle Hart works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Ah, 勝てるとき勝つとか、引き離されていくとやばいんで。 スは負けてるんでしょうか。やっぱ負けてないですね。レイズも勝ってるんですよね。あんま負けないですね、これ。何連勝してんすか、これ、レイズ。7連勝してんすか、すごいですね。8連勝か、8連勝っすね。寝込みうどんさんこんばんは。ちょうど終わるとこですよ。ヤンキースもね、4連敗の後の5連勝ですよ。さすがですね。こっちもまあ、勝って負けて負けて勝って、でまた負けて勝って。いやー、さすがにしないですわ。ちょっと今日は仕事行かなあかんのでね、かなり眠たいんで。これでも4ゲームっすか。意外と離れてんすね。まあ、なんとかもう食らいつくしかないですよね、これも。まあ、ヤンキースはまだね、1ゲームやから。まあまあ、でもレイズもいずれ負けますからね。全部勝つなんてことは絶対ないから。まあ、こっちもなるべく連敗せんようにね。よいしょ。よいしょ。はい、お疲れ様でした。よいしょ。はい、猫みうどんさんもお疲れ様でした。ではではでは。